Good evening, guys. Bill McMillan here with IndyWX.com. Wanted to touch base with you really quick. Thursday evening, just about 7 o'clock, and we're looking at the latest 24-hour temperature change. And notice we've got this powerhouse of a cold front sitting off to our west right now. Temperature is running as much as 40 degrees colder than this time yesterday across the plain states. And this air mass is going to continue to press east as we go into the nighttime and allow precipitation to change from rain to freezing rain, sleet, and snow as we go into Friday morning. We'll take a look at the forecast radar here off of the HRRR forecast model, and showers will continue to be with us across central Indiana for the next several hours. The cold front is off to our west. It will push into the state just before midnight before moving across all of central and eventually eastern portions of the state during early Friday morning. We stopped this at 3 o'clock, and notice how rain has already turned to freezing rain across western portions of the state, beginning to make some inroads here across central portions of the state as well. And as we continue to advance this forward, freezing rain will be a problem, we think, for a couple of hours before precipitation changes over to sleet. For a couple of hours, probably around the rush hour for Indianapolis, a combination of freezing rain and sleet. And then as the colder air continues to move in here and the entire column of the air cools, precipitation will begin to turn to a moderate snow, we believe, just after the rush hour into mid and late morning on Friday. So a big mess is expected tomorrow, despite the fact that we're in the upper 50s right now. The surface is warmer, certainly than we've been in quite some time, given the fact that we've been so cold to start this month. A couple of days of temperatures that have reached into the 50s have been nice. But unfortunately, it's not going to last much longer, and an overall pattern that's going to be much colder and feature plenty of wintry conditions as well is upon us. Before we take a look at what's ahead early next week, I did just want to touch base. I still feel pretty good about our snowfall forecast that we have out there. A band of 1 to 3 inches of snow runs through central portions of the state. That is also going to include Indianapolis, Noblesville, Zionsville, we believe, as well. That band will increase to 3 to 6 inches of snow across southeastern portions of the state. This is just with tomorrow's event. Does not include what comes in here Sunday night and Monday. That said, if we see a faster transition from sleet to snow, these amounts will likely feature, the locations within these bands will likely receive the higher end of the expected snowfall forecast. Now, that said, conversely, if we hang on to the sleet a little bit longer than expected, amounts will be on the lower side. Just wanted to kind of touch base with you there on that. So as we move the GFS forward, obviously we've got the big wintry mess to deal with tomorrow. Saturday is going to be a dry and much colder day, but dry nonetheless. Our next storm system approaches Sunday night into the day on Monday, and this is really going to pack a punch, we believe, with an additional round of accumulating snow. We're also going to add a strong and gusty wind into the mix Monday afternoon, Monday evening, which is going to give us some blowing and drifting issues, and is going to help bring a much colder air mass in here Tuesday into the day on Wednesday. So if we go take a look at our forecast for additional snowfall Sunday night into Monday, most of the central and northern portions of the state can expect to see an additional 2 to 4 inches of snow, we think, Sunday night into the day on Monday. We'll leave you with a look at the expected forecast lows into early next week. Behind that next round of snow, temperatures likely will go into the sub-zero range, somewhere between 1 and 6 degrees below zero, we think, not including the wind chill as we start our day on Tuesday. So guys, that's a look at the latest thinking that we have right now. Not a tremendous change from what we put out there this morning. Nonetheless, we'll continue to review the high-resolution data as it begins to stream in here later on this evening and update things accordingly if needed. If not, we'll be here early in the morning, and certainly we'll have a fresh forecast update for you then. Make it a great night. Stay safe out there.